Hey guys, Michael here with my entry for Dr. Deadwax challenge and contest. I'm going with this. This was one of the first things I thought of doing, it's out along with several other things because I made a 40-minute video that ended up dying. So I'm going to go back to doing this. There are so many things I could do this on, but this is definitely something that I really think is special. It's the Rising Cost of Living High and Loving Hard, a tribute to Kris Kristofferson. It was put out by actually 3 labels, the Gray Sky Micropress, Bleeding Gold Records, and People in a Position to Know Records, or recordings. But it's pretty much a People in a Position to Know kind of a thing, I believe. Kris Kristofferson, first of all, is such a great songwriter, and one that kind of gets a little bit overlooked. I'm not going to say underrated, but you know, people know a few things by him. Of course, Me and Bobby McGee, Jesus Was a Capricorn, but he's written so much, and he's so damn good. And ironically, I don't have a single album by Kris Kristofferson in my collection anymore. I did have a copy of Jesus Was a Capricorn that was so trashed, I finally decided, I'm going to let it go. And every other time since I really decided I wanted to collect Kristofferson, every other record I've run into, it doesn't matter where it is, it's just been trashed. And so far I don't have anything anymore by him other than this tribute. This is a great album. I got involved in it as a backer, backed it at a high enough level that I am an executive producer, which explains to me, I always wondered what executive producers did. Now I know what it is they do. They write checks. That's all they do. But it's a beautiful thing, and I'm going to show it to you a little bit. I got a special edition and special version of it that includes this, which I have wrapped in an old shrink wrap off of another record that doesn't need it, just to protect it, because this is hand-screened, hand-printed sleeve. It's a single sleeve, and it's a double album, so I wouldn't use it for the record at any rate, but very cool. I'd like to frame it, but then I'd miss this beautiful back, which is the same or similar to the other. You can see there, but this is not hand printed. Beautiful gatefold, beautiful stuff. A lot of different people contributing to this. Golden Boots, who I'm going to talk about in another interview, or another video interview. Wooden Wand, who I'm going to talk about. The Blank Tapes, Great Lakes. Ammo Joy, who I could talk about. I have one of our Stevie Moore, who I should do a big thing on. And a lot of other people. I could have sworn that the guy who did Cassiotone for the Painfully Alone was on this somewhere. Maybe he isn't. I'm just missing it because he's using a different name. I don't think so. No, I'm not seeing it. But this is really great stuff, and a beautiful pressing. By the way, the colored vinyl that I'm showing you can't get. Well, maybe you can if somebody's selling their version. I'm not. But you can. Last I heard, there were like 15 copies left on black vinyl. And People in a Position to Know is an amazing label. They do very special products, and then they charge next to nothing for them. I mean, it's really almost ridiculous how cheap. I think 25 bucks for the double album, you know, I think that's pretty good. Considering it is a limited edition. I don't think it's going to be reissued. This is the first disc. Beautiful colored vinyl. It's red and has kind of a cream and brown dashes in it, or spatters. One side, red ground, the roses are white. The other side, the brown ground, and the roses are white. You know, I see a lot of colored vinyl where there's been no effort made to really coordinate everything. Everything on this is beautifully coordinated. This is disc 2. This is side C, and as you can see, the ground is white and the roses are red, and here the ground is white and the roses are brown, and it's in a kind of a white with the tan and red spatter. I really, really love this. It's obvious that this was definitely a work of love and passion. And then also I got this, which only was available to certain sponsors. And that is this, which is the Wooden Wand and Miniature and Presidential, 2 extra tracks on a nifty acetate flexi disc, and also absolutely gorgeous red stuff, beautiful color. Chris Christopherson was given a copy of this. I'm sure that he appreciated it. I hope he's listened to it. What you're hearing is the digital download that also came with it, which, of course, if you were to order one, you would get that. Really, really great album, and one I was so excited about when it came, and that I've played a number of times. I have to admit, half the time it's been on the MP3 format. Simply, you know, I don't like to wear out my records on my crappy old turntable. But I think this is it. Yeah. The rising cost of living high and loving hard. A tribute to Chris Christopherson. Got this in the spring of 2013 when it finally got here, and very special record, very special tribute.